Good morning, students. So already last class we discussed about the topic is work and energy and power. So now today discuss the another chapter. So that is system of particles and rotational motion. System of particles and rotational motion. So now describe the what is the center of mass and center of gravity, angular velocity, angular acceleration, what is the torque, okay, so etc. we study about in this chapter. Now, so today discuss the topic is what is the center of mass, what is the center of gravity, what is center of mass and what is the center of gravity. So center of mass means center of mass and center of gravity, okay. So center of mass, first of all, so discuss about the topic is center of mass. What is the center of mass? So center of mass is nothing but a point, okay. So the point, all mass of the body will be concentrated at one point, So whole mass of the body, total mass of the body concentrated at one point or single point, okay. So that is called as a center of mass, center of mass, okay. So got it. Now what is the center of gravity? So center of gravity is nothing but, so total weight of the body is concentrated at one point is called as a center of gravity, okay. So the total weight of the body or weight of the system concentrated at one point is called as a center of gravity. What is the center of mass? Center of mass means, so that is nothing but, so that whole, okay, so whole mass of the body, okay, so whole mass of the body is concentrated at one point in the body is called as a center of mass. And so similar pattern, center of gravity, that is nothing but total weight of the body, total weight of the body concentrated at one point is called as a center of gravity, okay. Now so another point is taken. So center of mass does not depending on the gravity, but center of gravity is depending on gravity, okay. So is depends on gravity or is independent of gravity, So center of mass is independent of gravity, okay. So center of gravity is depending on G, okay. So is independent on G, right. So some bodies is taken, so always center of mass are, so may or may not, so lies inside body, okay. May or may not lies inside the body, but center of gravity is always inside the body. Center of gravity is always inside of the body, okay, got it, inside of the body. So center of mass lies or may not inside of the body, so maybe, but center of gravity always inside of the body, okay, right. So now next difference is taken. So that is here taken. So center of mass is described. So the motion of the body, or deals about the motion of the body, okay. So center of mass is describe the motion of the body, and center of gravity is describe stability, okay. So stability of the body, okay, got it. So center of mass is describe the, okay, so describe the, so motion of the any body, but here taken, that is the only describe the stability of the body, For small bodies is taken, okay, small bodies or small objects are taken that center of mass and center of gravity coincide, okay, got it. But here taken large bodies. Okay, so large bodies is taken. Okay, so that body's center of mass, center of gravity is not coincide. Okay, right. So now first of all, what is the center of mass? What is the center of gravity? What is the difference between center of mass and center of gravity? So very important topic in IPE. Right. So once again repeat, what is the center of mass? So center of mass is nothing but at one point the whole mass of the body will be concentrated. So that point is called as a center of mass. So what is the center of gravity? So center of gravity is nothing but total or whole weight of the body is concentrated at one point. Now here taken, so center of mass is independent on G. Okay, so now center of gravity is independent of G. Okay, so center of mass are maybe or may not so lies inside the body, but is center of gravity is always inside of the body. Okay, so for small bodies is taken, small objects is taken, center of mass is always coincide with the center of gravity, but is not coincide of the center of gravity, or large bodies is taken. For example, okay, got it. So very important topic in IP. What is the center of mass? What is the center of gravity? What is the difference between these two? Okay, got it. So now discuss the another topic is, okay, vector product or cross product. A vector product or a cross product. Cross product. Okay, got it. Already in last class, so that topic is already repeated. Okay, so once again repeat, what is the vector product and what is the cross product. So now consider the A and B are two vectors. A and B are two vectors. And so the cross product of A and B is, so that is taken A cross B is equal mod of A and mod of B, sin theta is angle between them. Sin theta angle between them. Now, so vector product or cross product. Okay, so also we call cross product. And A and B are two vectors. A and B are two vectors. Okay, two vectors. And so the cross product of that vectors, so A cross B is equal mod of A, mod of B, and angle between these vectors is taken sin theta. Okay, got it? Sin theta. So the product of any two vectors, the product of any two vectors is the product, and sin theta is angle between them is called as a vector product or cross product. Okay, right. So what is the vector product? What is the cross product? Now we have to take A and B are two vectors. A and B are two vectors. So these two vectors we can write in a vector form. So A cross B is equal mod of A and mod of B sin theta. So that means, so A cross B is equal, so the angle between these two vectors is taken sin theta. That means, so the magnitude of, or so the cross product of any two vectors is the product, and so the angle between them is called as a cross product or vector product. Okay, so now, so describe the properties of vector product. Properties of vector product. So now first property is taken. Okay, so commutative law. Okay, commutative law. It does not obey. Does not obey commutative law. So what is the commutative law? That means A cross B is equal B cross A is called as a commutative law, but is not obey vector product. So we can write A cross B is equal not is equal B cross A, but it is obey anti-commutative law. That is A cross B is equal to minus B cross A. Okay, got it. So vector product or cross product, it is does not obey the commutative law. Okay, so commutative law, so if you consider the two vectors A and B, so A cross B is not equal B cross A, but anti-commutative law is obey the commutative property in vector product. Okay, so that we can write A cross B is equal minus B cross A. Okay, right. So next one is taken. Okay, so vector product or cross product, vector product or cross product obey the distributive law. Okay, distributive law. So what is the distributive law? If we consider the two vectors A and B, okay, also C vector. So that will be taken A cross B plus C is equal to A cross B plus A cross C is a distributive property. Distributive property. So the distributive law or the distributive property is A cross B plus C is equal A cross B plus A cross C. That is the obey. Okay, so obey the distributive law in a vector product or cross product. Now is taken another property. Okay, so that is if we consider the two vectors are parallel. Okay, so consider or assuming the two vectors are parallel. The angle between these two vectors is theta is called 0. 0. Okay, so the cross product of any two parallel vectors, cross product or vector product of any two vectors is 0 or null vector. Okay, got it. Now is taken two vectors are parallel. The cross product between these two vectors is taken. So A cross B is equal A dot B sin theta. So theta is equal 0. Sin 0, 0. So that is nothing but that is the null vector. Okay, that is the null 0. Got it. So here taken this cross product or vector product parallel to vectors is null vector. Now, so another vector is mutual perpendicular vectors A and B, two vectors are mutual perpendicular. That angle is taken, theta is equal to 90 degrees. Theta is equal to 90 degrees. That means the cross product or vector product between two mutual perpendicular vectors is maximum. Okay, is maximum. So that is equal A cross B is equal to AB sin theta. So theta is equal 90 degrees, sin 90 is equal 1. So that is equal AB is called as a maximum. Got it? So these are our properties. So now also another property is discussed. That property is so I dot I. Okay, J dot J is equal K dot or K cross K is equal 0. Okay, that is also property of the cross product. I dot I is equal J dot J is equal K dot K is equal 0. If in case of I dot J is equal K, okay, so K dot K cross J is equal I or I cross K is equal J. Okay, so we can write that is also in a vectors, properties of vectors. Okay, got it. So first of all, commutative law does not obey the vector product or cross product does not obey the commutative law. That is the first property of the vector product. Now the second property is obey the distributive law. Okay, obey the distributive law. So A cross B plus C is equal A cross B plus A cross C is obey the distributive law. Right. So now another property is taken. Okay, vector product or cross product between two parallel vectors is taken. That is the null. Okay, or 0 or minimum. Okay, what are minimum? So now another property is taken. So cross product or vector product between the two perpendicular vectors. perpendicular vectors is nothing but, so that is taken 90 degrees, so sin 8 is equal to 1, that is the maximum. Okay, so now another property is taken, I plus I cross I is equal, j cross j is equal, k cross k is equal 0. But I cross j is equal k cross j is equal I cross k is equal j is taken. These are properties of the, okay, properties of the vector product or cross product. So examples are the taken. So V is equal to R cross omega. So how to derive the equation on a next class. So V is equal R cross omega. So this call is a one of the example of the vector product. Okay, so V is equal R cross omega. So that is we can write the in a cross product. Example for cross product. V is equal R cross omega. Okay, right. So not V is equal or tau is equal taken. Tau is equal R cross omega. Right. Okay, right. So now to discuss the another problem in a vector product. So find the torque of a force. Torque of a force 7I plus 3J minus 5K about the origin. So the force acts on a particle whose the position vector is I minus J plus K. Got it? So that is to find out the position vector. Okay? So find the torque. Find the torque of force. So here taken that is some forces about the origin, and so that is a particular whose the position vector is I minus J plus K. So by using the formula, so tau is equal R cross F. F be the force. Okay. So R is called as a, that is the position vector. R is called as a position vector. So the tau is equal R cross F. This is called as a vector product or cross product. By using the artificial determinant method. Okay. So the determinant method. So that is called as a I J K. Okay. So R taken. So first of all, so here taken that is called as a R is equal I minus J plus K, but force F is equal 7I plus 3J minus 5K. Okay, so here taken by using the determinant method, so that is called as a R cross F is equal. Okay, R cross F is equal. So taken I J K. So now first of all R is equal. So for example AXI, AYJ, AZK example taken. Okay. So I minus J K, that is nothing but 1, taken 1. And so J minus 1 and K, that is taken 1. Okay. So just for example AXI plus AYJ plus AZK. Okay. AXI, AYJ, AZK. So AXI, AY, AZ is taken 1, minus 1 and here taken 1. Okay, got it. So here taken, so for example BXI, BYJ, BZK is taken example. Okay, so BX is nothing but 7. So BY is nothing but 3. BZ is nothing but minus 5. So by using the determinant method, so determinant method is nothing but I, J, K example. Okay, so AX, AY and AZ. So BX, BY, BZ is the taken. Okay, so I into AY, BZ, I into AY, BZ. So you have taken first cross. Okay, so this one cancel. Okay, so first of all AY, BZ minus BY, AZ. BY, AZ. One is the close. And another taken J. J is always taken minus. Always taken a minus. Now, so J, row cancel and this cancel. Okay, so remaining J is cancelled. So AX, BZ, AX, BZ minus. Okay, minus So Bx Az. Now is taken another k. Always is taken plus k. Plus k. So k is taken. K, this row is row. Cancel. So remaining equation ax by minus bx ay. So first of all is taken I is taken, so these two cancel. Remaining ay by az. Okay, now always is taken minus j, that is the rule. Okay, so j row is cancelled. Remaining ax bz minus bx az and plus k is taken. So now k row is cancelled. Remaining ax by minus bx ay. So this is called as a general equation or general formation method. So now first of all we have taken 1 minus 1 1 ax ay az is taken. So 1 minus 1 1. And now another taken is force. So the force is equal 7 3 minus 5 7 3 minus 5. Okay, got it. Now so r cross f is equal r cross I is taken. So this row cancel. Remaining equation, so minus 1 into minus 5 plus 5. Okay, so taken minus. So 3 into 1, 3 into 1, 3. So always taken j minus j into. So these two rows are cancelled. Remaining 1 into 5 minus 5. So 7 into 1 minus 7. Got it? And is taken plus k. So k, these two rows are cancelled. Remaining 1 into 3, 3. So minus, okay, already minus. So 7 into minus plus 7 taken. Okay, so now equation we reckon. So plus 5, that is taken 2i. Okay, so minus 5 minus 7 minus 12. So minus 12 into minus j plus 12j. Okay, got it. And so 7 plus 3 10 plus 10 k. So this is called as a, okay, so find the torque. Okay, torque of force. Got it. So now discuss the another topics, another problems in the next class. Okay, thank you students.